Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fitness Pilates Intervals. My name is Kelly. I am live in not only the Fit Camp World convention group, but also in my VIP group as well. So I'm really excited to teach this class for you today. And I'm really hoping that you can join me on this and that you can enjoy it. It's going to be a really just nice class to ease in on your Saturday morning. You can make it as hard as you want to. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. So I use StreamYard, guys, to stream live through Facebook. And if you haven't clicked on StreamYard, the link that I put in the group when I did my kind of video to tell you all about it, then it doesn't unfortunately come up with your name, so I won't get to see who you are, unfortunately. So you have to kind of give them permission to be able to see your name. So massive apologies if I don't actually see your name and be able to say hi instead. So literally all you need is a mat, but gang, if you want to, we can use weights, light hand weights, or maybe even bottles of water for some of the intervals. Good morning, Rachel. So just let me know before we get started, because I'm going to do a nice little warm up for you, and then we're going to hit straight into our intervals. This class this morning is going to be 45 minutes. So just let me know how that audio is, first of all. Can you hear me okay? And can you hear the music in the background? And would you like anything louder or quieter? Just give me a little heads up. Hello, Sue. Your name comes up. It does, my lovely. Good morning, Claire. Because obviously you've done my classes before. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Jason Rose. Good volume for both. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, gang. Okay, so if you've got hand weights, just light ones, nothing too heavy, feel free to use them if you want to, but you don't have to. Everything can be done without it. Or if you want to use like maybe two 500 milliliter bottles of water, then absolutely that's cool as well. Just make sure you've got a drink, gang, and get a drink anytime you want to. So you might have woken up this morning and been a little bit dehydrated, especially if you experience cramp at any time. We have a tendency with Pilates to not actually drink during the class. So if you find that you are getting cramp, it's probably dehydration. Hello, Paula. Good morning. Yeah, so if you haven't clicked on the StreamYard link, gang, just let me know who you are, because otherwise it just comes up Facebook user. All right, are we good to go? So I'm going to get you all set up, and I'm going to get you nice and warm, and then we're going to go in with our current intervals. Okay. So, gang, I'm just going to take that back for a moment and turn that off for a minute. Okay, and let me know if there's any questions at all throughout. Guys, for Fit Camp, obviously you would have seen the disclaimer that's within the group. Obviously, listen to your body. Don't ever do anything that doesn't feel right for you. Throughout, as you're going, just really be aware of that. Anything feels uncomfortable, you just leave it. I will modify everything as we go. But if there is anything in particular that you kind of need to just change, that's absolutely fine. And also, anytime you feel like you need to rest, that's absolutely fine as well. Okay, this is your class. It's all about you. So, gang, we're going to start off with our feet together, and we're going to turn our toes out to the corners of the room. And then we're going to realign our heels with our toes. And that's going to bring us into a really nice stance. So our feet will be directly underneath our hip bones. Think about here an even distribution of your weight between your right and your left foot. So try not to put too much weight on the fronts or the backs or the insides or the outs, just so that you've got a really, really nice stance here. Yep. Track up through the body. So Feel tension into the muscles rather than into the joints. So we don't want to lock the knees, yeah? Instead, pull up through the thighs. And then from there, think about the muscles in the bottom. They are so hugely important. So I want you to make sure they're nice and strong. They play a huge role with your pelvic floor health. They play a huge role with your lower back health. And I want them to be really nice and strong, yeah? So think about engaging those muscles through the muscles in the bum. As we're coming up through the body, gang, I want you to bring your pelvis into what's called neutral spine. It's the safest place for your lower back, and it's the most effective position for you to engage your abdominals. So take a moment. I've just turned side on so you can see me. I want you to rock your pelvis forward and back, and just be aware of how that feels. So how does your pelvis feel as you move in it? Is there a big range of movement there this morning, or does it feel quite tight? And that will impact, it will change on a daily basis, depending on what you've been doing. You know, if you've been sitting a lot, if you've been standing a lot, maybe if you've been doing a lot of exercise, it will change depending on the tightness around the hips. So I want you to think all the way forward, point A, all the way back, point C. We're going to find that point B, somewhere in between. So all the way forward, point A, all the way back, point C, find your point B, somewhere in between. Try and stay in that neutral spine for as long as possible. Then come up through the body, lengthen the spine, bring the shoulders up, down and away from your ears. Your neck is lovely and long. So gang, from here, all we're going to do is place one hand onto your rib cage and one hand onto the front of your belly. And I want you to take a couple of deep breaths. Now, I don't mind whether you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, or in through your nose and out through your mouth. However you want to breathe. But all I ask of you is that you move your breath into a more diaphragmatic breath. So rather than a shallow breath here in the chest, where you'll feel the chest rise and fall, I want you to feel instead the hands on the rib cage and on the belly. I want you to feel them rise and fall. So as you're breathing in, you feel your rib cage expand, you feel your belly expand. And then as you breathe out, you feel them move back inwards. So take a moment just to really get that sensation, that movement that's happening in the ribs and in the belly. And then all I'm going to ask you to do is the next time you exhale, you're going to keep your abdominal muscles tight and strong. And we're going to think about those tummy muscles almost like a big sling round the waist, pulling us in all the way right round the back. And it's going to keep us taut. It's going to keep us nice and strong this morning. So now the rib cage is the part that's moving. You can feel that lateral diaphragmatic breath, breathing in and breathing out. When you know that that's going on, relax through the hands. I just want you to take a moment just to think about how you feel this morning. I'm going to pop some music on in the background. And this is the new Mind and Body Beats 8. A trip to Africa. Yes, please. Wouldn't we love to go? Anywhere, really, to be fair. I'd go to Blackpool. Okay, lengthen up the spine, grow tall. That's where we would be if we were doing Fit Camp Live. Let's drop the head, chin to chest, and then look up to the ceiling. So allow that head to move. I want you to take a moment here to really release through the neck. Open the mouth slightly as you take the head back. Good morning, Kelly. Let that really release. When you're ready, take the head over to the right. Feel the stretch in the neck. Roll the head down and round. Over to the other side. So let's take that moment just to really release into the neck here. How's that feel this morning? Maybe you want to stay on one side just a little bit longer. Good work. When that feels good for you, we're going to hold the head down, roll the shoulders back. Big circles round here. Be aware of how that feels. And then bring the head up. Stay with your shoulder roll. So big circles. Notice how that feels for you as you take your shoulders up towards your ears. Now, gang, if you want to rotate the other way, please do. Whichever feels the best direction for you this morning. Good work. And then every time you're ready, I'm going to lift the right arm up and then the left. So we're going to take a little retraction into those shoulder blades. Perfect. Now you might want to move this hand just up and down, which is totally fine. Or you might want to move more like a pendulum with one up, one down. And if I turn side on, you can see me. I'm moving those arms back past the midline of my body. So pressing it away. Beautiful. From here, gang, circle the right arm out, then the left. Now, if I'm moving a little bit too quick this morning, feel free to go at your pace. There's no rush, but also you can move as dynamically as you want. Let's open up that chest. Let's get that to release for you. Well done. Take the right arm over, and then the right arm down the side of the thigh. Left arm over, and then down the side of the leg. Yep. Keep the abdominals strong as you're moving. Be aware of how that feels. We're trying to open up the side of the waist. And go again. Good stuff. Okay, let's take it forward into a swoop. We're going to sit down into a squat. Let's do that again. So swoop forward, let the head come down, and then into our Pilates squat. With the Pilates squat, you don't need to go too low. You're just using it to mobilize the knees and the hips. But if you need to move your feet a little bit wider, please do. Because I want those heels to stay down, please. That's it. Good work. Now, get rid of the squat. We're going to swoop and then release. Come forward again. Swoop and then release. One more time. Swoop forward and then release. And then come back to your squat. Lift the right knee up into balance. Squat down again. Left knee up. You got this? Now your hands can stay down, which is totally fine, as you lift the knee. Or we can raise our opposite arm up above the head. Every time you take the foot back down, just make sure you're going under your hip bones again. So as you lift the leg, you're not going to wobble. Good work. Let's do that again. Left. Perfect. Now I'm going to change the knee lift into a rotation. And I'm going to rotate the arm at the same time. It's a little bit of coordination. A little bit of concentration. Good stuff. So we're circling that knee. And you might want to circle out like me, or you might prefer to circle inwards with the arm and the knee. And that's absolutely fine. Yeah? Or maybe do a combination of both. If you're feeling a little bit jazzy this morning that you want to pick that up, you absolutely can. Good work. Pedal push through the feet. Loosen off. Okay, gang, from here, I just want to warm up through the hands a little bit more. So bring those palms together. I'm pressing through my feet. And I'm taking the hands together and stretch. Good work. Now, rotate the wrists. Because if you are going to be using the weights, obviously you're going to be holding them. So I want the hands really warm. Go the other way when that feels good for you. Circle round. And then press. So you're pushing your top hand into your low hand. That's it. Stretch it away. Good work. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, little arm combination. Leave the feet alone. Together, switch above the head and open. Have you got that? So you bring your hands together, switch above the head and open. Perfect. Doesn't matter which way you switch. Your feet are under your hip bones again. Abdominals nice and strong. Squeeze the bottom. Well done. One more. Switch. Perfect. Let the arms rotate round the waist. Loosen that off. Can you take those legs wider now and throw the arms in? The legs are going to go nice and wide, and we're going to lunge from right to left. Now keep the head up, push your bottom back. Feel that stretch going through your inner thigh. Push your bottom back there. That's it. Feel that stretch and feel free to stay here a little bit longer if you want. Good work. Give me 2 and 1. Well done. Bring those feet in. Perfect. I'm going to come to the back of my mat, gang. Before I just start to take it into these intervals, I want us to take a half roll down. So we're going to take a breath. Inhale, lift to the ceiling. Baby back bend if you wish. We're going to come down, chin on the chest, hands on the thighs. Now create your flat back. So your leg pushes forward here, looking forward. Take a breath. Inhale. As you exhale, we're rolling up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll through the shoulders. Lift. Inhale. As you exhale, drop that chin. Heavy head comes forward. Hands on the thighs and then look forward. Stick your bottom out, almost like a table position. And then roll up when you're ready. Rolling through. Good work. Okay, I think we're ready. So gang, I just want you to stay here for a moment and feel free to just lift and lower into a little cat release. Yeah? Stay there in that position. So now I'm going to pop on our Pilates intervals. And gang, I'm using, obviously all my music is Pure Energy Go. And my Pilates intervals is number 6 that I'm using. This is a great mix. It's 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to release. So come up, and our first move is going to be a roll down out into a high plank. So come to the back of your mat.
4,
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Inhale, exhale, roll. As we take a breath here, walk out, high plank. Feel free to stay there as long as you want to, and then come back. We take a breath here, inhale, exhale, rise. Good work. Lift. Coming through, drop the chin, bend the knees as much as you need to.
Halfway there.
Inhale, exhale, hold strong. Good work. Abdominals brace, nice and strong there. Holding them in from hip to hip. Inhale, exhale, rise. How are we doing, gang? Are we okay? Are you with me? Inhale, exhale.
4.
Okay, come to that high plank.
1.
And then our 15 seconds, we're going to push back into a release. Calf stretch.
Yeah.
So our
Ready.
next interval, gang, is going to be from calf stretch to plank press up.
4,
You can drop your knees if you need to.
2.
So we're going to come forward into our plank, down into our press up, push back into calf stretch. So if you need to, you can drop the knees here into your press up and push back. So whatever works for you. I want a beautiful diagonal line, gang. Abdominals nice and strong. Push back. How are we doing? Are we getting warmer? Stay strong. You've got this. Inhale, exhale. The arms should be working for you right now.
4, 3.
We drop the knees.
1.
We use 15 seconds to push back. Beautiful. Okay, guys. So I'm going to come into Superman. I'm just going to turn the other way round. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Just a normal conventional Superman to start. We're lifting opposite arm to leg. I want you to check a few things for me. First of all, flex your foot as you take that leg away to engage the muscles in the bottom just a little bit deeper. Can you turn your palm in as you lift your hands? Thumb up.
Halfway there.
And the insides of your elbows are not flaring. There's no hypermobility there at all. As you're coming up, the abdominals are nice and strong. Good work. Breathe it away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. You can take 15 seconds to push back. Now, at this time, if you've got a hand weight or a bottle of water,
Ready.
feel free to grab it now. We're going to stay on one side.
4, 3,
We're going to lift that opposite arm to leg away. So it's here, and then bring that in together. Now, obviously, if you haven't got a weight or you haven't got like a full bottle of water, you're just staying on one side and pressing that away as far as you wish. Keep those abdominals nice and strong here. You've got an even distribution of your weight between the opposite hand and knee. You got that? Come on, keep this going. Exhale as we go away. Inhale as we come back. Again, there's no hypermobility in the elbow.
2.
Well done. Push back. So we're going to release here. Take that moment just to stretch as much as you want.
Ready.
We're coming over onto the other side now, gang. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips.
4.
Weight in the other hand if you've got it.
2, 1.
Let's go. So every interval is 45 seconds. And then you literally just have 15 seconds in between. Good work. And you can rest and recover anytime you need to. Now I'm still flexing my foot.
Halfway there.
I'm still turning my palm in, even though the weight is in my hands. Keeping that back lovely and long. Just check the hypermobility of the supporting arm as well.
4.
Well done.
2, 1.
Good work. Push back. Really nice, gang. Okie dokie. I'm coming into a high plank position. I'm going to draw my knees into a knee pull.
4.
Now, anytime if you need to come down on your elbows, please do. Otherwise, we're onto straight arms, and I'm pulling that knee in. You can have the feet as wide as you wish. Keep the abdominals strong, and you're pulling that knee in. Now, gang, at any time, if that's too much, come back on all fours, and you can take
Halfway there.
one leg in and away. And that can be your alternative, if that's better for you. Otherwise, we're here. Pull it in. How's that feeling? Are you warm? Yes or no?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good work. Push back. Okay, so in Fitness Pilates, we do a move called thread like a needle.
Yeah.
You can
Ready.
use a weight if you want to. Come onto all fours. Otherwise, right hand to the
4,
temple.
3,
We're going to thread
2,
our elbow through.
1.
So we're going to come through and then lift up. Keep the abdominals nice and strong. This is a mobility move for your back. Pelvis stays nice and strong. Exhale that away. So at the moment, I've not picked up the weight. But if you wanted to use it, it can thread through and then pull back. Keeping those abdominals nice and strong as you come through. Good work. Bend the supporting arm and then straighten.
4, 3, 2.
Well done.
1.
Push back. So we're going to go on to the other side. So feel free again. If you want to use the weight, you can. Otherwise, we're here. Left hand to the head. You're going to thread that elbow through.
1.
Bend the supporting arm and then lift up. The abdominals should be really nice and strong here as you're coming through. How's that feeling? This is a lovely move. really nice to release. Through the back. So remember, you can use your weight,
Halfway there.
thread through the gap, and then just pull back into like a high row. Bending that supporting arm as you come through, straightening it as you come up. Good work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Really nice. Push back, gang. Stretch it away.
Get ready.
Okay, we're going to lay down into the floor. We're going to do a move called VW. I am going to show you a kneeling version as well.
4, 3,
Have your legs as wide as you want. Take the arms wide into a V. Now retract to a W. So we pull back and squeeze. Now my palms are in again. Thumbs are up. Retract those shoulder blades. If it doesn't feel comfortable for you to lay onto your front, come up to kneeling, come into neutral, and then squeeze.
Halfway there.
Track the shoulder blades here. How's that feel? You're pulling your elbows back. If you're laying on the floor, gang, keep your neck in alignment with the spine. So you're not going to look up or take your head out of alignment.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Are we okay? Get warm. Open the door.
Get
Okay, I'm
ready.
going to bring those arms lovely and long. We're going to take this down into swimming. Thumbs up again,
4,
abdominal
3,
strong.
2, 1.
We're going to squeeze the bottom as we lift and lower. Now again, if you don't want to do this laying on your front, feel free to come back to your Superman and you can lift here. Yeah? We're still flexing the foot.
Halfway there.
We're still squeezing the muscles in the bottom. Head stays down as we press that away. Keep the abdominals nice and strong as you're lifting and lowering.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done. Push back. Very nice, gang. Okay, come to sitting.
Ready.
I'm going to pull the abdominals in and we're going to take a half
4, 3,
roll back with just
2,
one side.
1.
So I'm coming back and up. Stay on that side. Breathe it away. Have a look where your elbow's going. Draw back. You've got this. Now, if anyone's feeling strong this morning, you can bring back with that weight. You're tucking your pelvis under just
Halfway
slightly
there.
as you pull back. How does that feel? So just that little half roll. Pulling back into the elbow. Good work. Feel free to
4,
twist here as much as you
3,
wish.
2, 1.
Perfect. Give your legs a little shake. You can either have your legs bent or straight. It's really up to you.
Yeah,
I'm just going to
ready.
swivel around the other way so you can see me this side. Move my mic belt out of the way.
4,
Ready?
2, 1.
Draw back and in. Inhale, exhale. So my eye line is following my hand or the weight. And remember, if the weight is too much for you this morning, you don't have to do it. You know, or if you haven't got a weight, that's totally fine. You can just be here.
Halfway there.
Back. Look at that elbow as it goes. Great work. Breathe it away. Tucking the pelvis under. Woo. How are we feeling? We okay? You with me?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Okay, take a little bit of a release. So this next move, we're going to take our hands back behind us. We're going to extend one leg. I'm going to push my hips up, and then I'm going to change
4,
my legs over.
2,
It's like you come into upside down flexion. It's actually called leg pull. you're not really pulling the leg. Neck in alignment with the spine. So notice my head is not dropping. Anyone want to work any harder? Lift the leg.
Halfway there.
Bottom comes down, lift. Good work. Fingers face the same way you do. Really targeting the back of these arms. So remember, if you don't want to lift the leg, keep it down. Support there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good work. Give your arms a little shake. Perfect. So gang, we're going to come to a V-sit.
Get ready.
I'm going to face you for this one. So starting with our legs down, extend the arms forward. Lean back slightly. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Lift it up. Now if anyone wants to work harder, hands can be up. That's it. Otherwise you're here. Are you holding in from hip to hip? Try not to fall back. You've got this. Lift.
Halfway there.
Woo, are your thighs kicking in? Yeah, mine too. Pull in stronger through the tummy. You've got it. There you are. Doesn't have to be very high. That's it.
4, 3, 2.
Good stuff.
1.
Okay, so come down to the floor, grab your weights and have them just by your side. You're going to need them in a moment. We're going to bring our back into neutral spine, gang. So just like we do when we're standing.
4,
Legs up,
3, 2.
tabletop position.
1.
We're going to take a little tap down. Now, if you need to have anything behind your head, please place it there. The arms can go wide like a scarecrow, or you can bring your arms in, but have your palms up so there's no tension through the shoulders. With your tap, you can tap with a toe or a heel. I actually find the heel dig
Halfway there.
kind of more effective for me because I'm such a toe pointer that actually when I go with a heel dig, it makes me work harder. My knees are staying over my hip bones. They're not coming in too close, yeah? Abdominals nice and strong. Breathing
4,
diaphragmatically.
3, 2.
Beautiful. Okay, hug your knees in. So we're going to do that move again, but if you want to, you're going to lift your weights up. Come back to your tabletop.
4,
The further you tap
3,
away, the harder
2,
you work.
1.
So we're here. Now, if we were to take our weights a little bit further back behind our head, we've got a little bit more work having to happen here. So again, the further I tap away with the feet, the harder this is. If I don't want to use the weights, I don't have
Halfway
to.
there.
Whatever feels good for you. Use that breath. There's no change in your back. Staying in that neutral spine position. Control it. Good work.
4, 3, 2.
Beautiful. Now we're going to do another variation. Very similar. This time, I'm going to extend same arm as leg away and then come back. Again, if you want to use the weights, you can. Otherwise, you don't have to.
2, 1.
We're going to press away and in. Exactly the same setup as before. Back stays in neutral. You're breathing diaphragmatically. Keeping the tummy muscles nice and tight. Almost as if you're going to drop those weights on your belly. Yeah? It's that sensation that I want you to create. I'm flexing my foot as it goes away. See how that feels. Woo! So I like to work same arm as leg, channeling all the way down one side.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. Gang. Come over into a modified side plank position. My knees down, elbow under my shoulder. Lift the arm up, option 1. Lift the arm up, option 2 with your weight. Now stay nice and strong here. This top leg can be down on the floor, or it can be lifted, or it can pulse. Lots of options. So stay nice and strong. Pelvis is stacked. Hips are on top of each other. You're not tippling too far forward or back. We're there. We're nice and strong. Come on, you've got this. Push. Really well done. Lifting it up there, just as high as that feels good for you. Squeeze.
4, 3, 2,
Perfect.
1.
So you're going to come over on the other side, yeah? Feel free to grab a drink anytime you want.
Get ready.
So our knee,
4,
just spill my drink all down, mate.
2, 1.
Our knee is down, our elbow is up. The arm can either just be lifted without the weight or with the weight. Top leg can be extended on the floor or lifted, or it can pulse. So you choose. Woo! How are we doing? Press it up there.
Halfway there.
How's that feeling? Have you got this? Stack those hips, one on top of the other. Nice and strong. Your elbow is under your shoulder. The neck is relaxed. No tension there.
4, 3, 2,
Good
1.
work. Okay, gang. So just a couple more moves. We're going to take ourselves back down.
Get ready.
Back to our tabletop position. Arms wide like a scarecrow for everyone.
4.
This time, either have the knees together or apart. You're going to roll over, extend the lower leg, bring it through, and then switch the legs as they're over. So we extend that lower leg, bring it back and through. It then becomes the top leg, and then we switch.
Halfway there.
So some of you will want to have a gap between your knees, some of you won't. Rolling through the back, abdominals are nice and strong. Take your time. Again, you don't need to point your feet if you don't want to.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. Hug the knees in. We're going to do that move again, but I'm just going to change it slightly. We're going to can the legs as they go over. Arms nice and wide, shoulders relaxed.
2, 1.
So we're going to can. And then come back. So my legs aren't touching the floor. I'm not going to crash. Coming over the other way. Ooh. Yes, gang. Keep those abdominals really nice and
Halfway
strong.
there.
We're not going to lose that. Stay with me. Beautiful. Great work.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Fantastic. Hug the knees to the chest. Okay, so we're going to take our last little Pilates move, which is going to be shoulder bridge. Have your feet flat down onto the floor. Relax through the shoulders.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to peel my back up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Come up to a little ski slope shape. Squeeze the muscles in the bottom. And then roll that back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Smooth through the spine and release through the coccyx there. Make sure you can really feel your feet in the floor here, gang. Roll down slow. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, lift. And falling. Lower when you're ready. Melt that back. How's that feeling? Are we okay?
2, 1.
Good work. Okay, gang, come down. We're going to do that move again. This time I'm going to add an arm pullover with it. We're going to keep the arms back as we articulate the body down into the floor.
3, 2.
So I'm going to lift my arms with my back up together. Leave the arms there and articulate the back slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. As the coccyx hits the floor, we bring our arms down by our side. What that's doing is that's giving you a deeper stretch through the back. So you're having to really rely on the mobility that you've got through your spine, through your shoulders,
Halfway there.
to keep you in alignment there. So it's harder. Inhale, exhale. Rolling through. Let the back release. Good work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Hug the knees to the chest. One more variation of shoulder bridge, and this is more of a release into the hips. We're going to leave our arms down by our side. We're going to place one foot across the other thigh in like a pretzel position. Roll up here. Pelvis stays level. Push the knee away. Now roll down through the back. Vertebrae by vertebrae, we change the feet over. So we're going to push that hip open. So we're using our intervals all the way through, even into our release exercises like this. Pelvis stays level. Pushing that knee away. Changing your feet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. Hug the knees to the chest.
Get ready.
Okay, we're going to circle round on our lower back, massage our lower spine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So gang, I want you to circle round, do maybe about a couple rotations one way, and then do a couple rotations the other way. You're just going to loosen off that lower back. Keep that going. So 2 rotations one way, and 2 rotations the other way. Good work.
Halfway there.
Now uncross the feet, cross them the other way. I know that's going to feel weird. Stay with me. Really good. So letting that lower back release. Relax
4,
through the rest of the body.
3, 2.
Okay, slowly bring yourself round. You're going to come onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips.
Ready.
We're going to bring ourselves back through to calf stretch. Push our weight back, and I want you to bend one knee
1.
and then change over to the other side. So we're going to bend through the legs here. Feel that length through the other side. Change over whenever you wish. So you're feeling the stretch in the straight leg. Notice how that feels for you.
Halfway there.
Pressing the weight back. Anytime you're ready, gang, feel free to hold both legs straight. Breathe through the back of the body.
3, 2.
Great. Bring the hands back to your feet. Bend the knees and slowly rise.
Get ready.
Now, do you remember your hop roll down that we did within our warm-up? We're going to do that again now. Are you ready?
2, 1.
Lift. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands to the thighs, push forward, lengthen out through the back. From here, gang, inhale, exhale, and we rise. Vertebrae by vertebrae, roll through the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, roll through, and lift. Thanks, Lisa. Inhale, exhale, roll through those shoulders, just to that half roll. Take your time, no rush. Well done.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. Standing tall, roll the shoulders back. So we're just going to open up through the sides of the body. I'm going to take my right leg back behind me.
4, 3,
right arm
2,
over.
1.
Stretch there. Inhale, exhale, and change. Lift. So we're nearly done, gang. Inhale, exhale. If you like the music today, please use my code KR10. So you get 10% off all
Halfway
Pure
there.
Energy music. Those of you looking for a new apparel as well, feel free to use my code Kelly10 at Step and Pump. Good work.
4, 3, 2,
Roll the shoulders, release. Really lovely.
get ready.
So we're going to take those shoulders away from the ears. Just take the head over to the right.
4,
Roll the head down and round.
2, 1.
Over to the left. Let's give our neck a release after all that hard work that you've done. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears. I hope that you feel okay, that feels like you've had a really good little workout there. Nothing too taxing.
Halfway there.
I love working with the intervals for Pilates. Good stuff. Rolling that head from right to left.
4, 3,
Beautiful. Bring the head up.
1.
Roll the shoulders. So gang, we're going to take a breath in. Inhale.
Ready.
We're going to exhale down to prayer position.
4, 3, 2,
And then we're going to open
1.
up our chest and release. So let's do that again. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to grow a little taller from the top of your head. Open up your chest and then release. Keep it going, then through the knees. Inhale. As you exhale, feel the sense of strength that you've created.
Halfway there.
Inhale, exhale, and release. Go again. Just be really aware as well of this sense of kind of energy that you've created. Keep that within you for as long as you wish.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Take the right arm above the head.
Your
And the
workout
left.
is complete.
Right
Well
hand
done.
forward. And the left. Right palm in and the left. Give yourselves on each other a superb round of applause. Well done, everyone. Ah, thank you so much. Ah, thank you so much, everyone. I really, really hope that you enjoyed that. Thanks, Sue. I know. Where was Bentley today? He's such a letdown. Whenever I want him to come in and say hi to everybody, he just is fast asleep in his bed. And then when I don't want him to, like yesterday when I was teaching, he sat on my head and literally pulled all my hair out. So as I was trying to move, there were like clumps of my hair on the floor. I was like, please don't do that. Thanks, Angela. Thank you. Absolutely. Yay. 2.5s. Yeah. Good. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, everyone, whatever it is that you're up to. And if you're doing lots of classes within Facebook, you know, within the Fit Camp group, then enjoy all the amazing presenters. And I'll hopefully see you again soon. Any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks, Sue. Thanks, everybody. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.